computer. Hello, everybody. It's the LITA Performance Hour on Friday, and here we've got a great program with Dr. Alan Brast and Victoria Ryan. And I haven't asked her what kind of flowers she's got, but she can talk about the flowers in her hair. And I'm John Gruenstein, and we're going to have a great time. And I'll start us off, as I always do, with "You Are My Sunshine." So sing along. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Mute. Did you mute me? All right, Victoria, we're going to restart. Here's take two. All right, hello, Eugene and Kauai. We're starting again. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. Sing along. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. And now my favorite verse: in all my dreams, dear, you always leave me. And when I wake, my poor heart breaks. But if you come back and let me love you, here's the punchline: I'll forgive, I'll take all the blame. Wouldn't that be nice? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. And I see Eugene and Kauai, and Eugene was here in the Bay Area, and I got to see him, and we got to visit, and that was great. Hello, Eugene. All right, I'm going to take host privileges here and play another banjo tune, because I love playing it, called Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, but not the kind of Mountain Dew that you get out of the, the vending machine. A little bit different. You'll get the picture. Uncle Bill has a still on the hill where he turns out a gallon or two. Birds in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from the smell of that good old Mountain Dew. Now they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. My cousin Mort, he is short off and short, and he measures about 4'2". But he'll fight like a giant if you slip him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. And here they come, call it that good old Mountain Dew. Them that refuse it are few. Now I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug that good old Mountain Dew. My Auntie Lou had some new perfume, and it smelled so stinky, PU. Imagine her surprise when she had it analyzed and discovered it was good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and men that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. I call it that good old Mountain Dew, and men that refuse it are few. Hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. One more verse. Now the preacher rode by with his head held high, and he said his wife had come down with the flu. He thought that I ought just to give him a snort of that good old Mountain Dew. One more time, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. With that good old Mountain Dew. All right, Mountain Dew. And now to the lady with the flowers in her hair who will tell us what kind of flowers they are.
Well, I could start that way, sure. Actually, this is an ice plant, or it's a succulent that is kind of a, and boy, are they out there and in bloom. And then I got my nice old geraniums, which are so red and pretty. And this is a freesia, they're out. And these are marguerite daisies that my mother planted 60 years ago. Those bushes really last, and they're so cheerful because they bloom in the winter. We all need some cheering up. The world news is horrible. Sue Ellen said Ubuntu. She signed a note saying she was stuck on the road, and we'll see her next week or soon. But Ubuntu means it's an African concept meaning shared humanity, almost like do unto others as you would. And I'm going to sing Cielito Lindo because when times are sad, I feel like that's when maybe my mission as a musician has more meaning because, we need to find a way to pick up our spirits so we can pick up our feet and move forward. So there's a line in Cielito Lindo that says, actually, it's the chorus, and it says, Canta, sing, no llores, don't cry, porque cantando se alegran. Because singing, you'll se alegran, you'll happy yourself. And all the hearts around you who are hearing it. So that's part of what that song means. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo del contrabando. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ojalá que sí. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando lindo, un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo del contrabando. Ese lunar que tienes, cielito lindo, junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Now, I'm going to do one that's kind of a farewell song. Actually, it's a I'm getting out of here and I ain't coming back song. Has any one of you ever had a moment like that? In case you did, well, this is a good song for that. Cuando quieres que yo... Let's see, how do I get into this? I taped over the first line. Let's see, let's try with... Cuando quiere que esté contigo. Oh, I'm having a blank out here. No ya no es un recuerdo de mí, ni tendrás más amores conmigo. Okay, it was started out with an A, see. A, you know, like the first letter in the alphabet, that should have been easy for me to remember. My doctor told me that my forgetfulness is a perfectly natural result of aging. And it's not that I can't remember anything, but my recall is like really slowed down. So I just take a breath and pretty soon it comes to me. And the world has gone by that time, but at least I know that I haven't lost it. So here we go. Cuando lejos te encuentre de mí, cuando quiere que esté yo contigo, tú hallarás un recuerdo de mí y tendrás más amores conmigo. Te juro que no volveré, y aunque me haga pedazos la vida, la que tengas de mí te lo doy. Ya de mi alma estarás despedido. No volveré, te lo digo llorando de rabia. Te lo juro por Dios que me mira. No volveré y no pararé hasta ver que mi llanto ha formado un arroyo de olvido anegado, donde yo tu recuerdo ahogaré. You and I were clouds the wind parted. We were a couple of rocks in the road, always crushing against one another. We were droplets of water that the sun dried away. Drunkenness without end. Fuimos nubes que el viento apartó. Fuimos piedras que siempre chocamos. Gotes de agua que el sol resecó. Borrachera que no terminamos. Y no volveré. Te lo digo llorando de rabia. Te lo juro por Dios que me mira. Yo no volveré, no pararé hasta ver que mi llanto ha formado un arroyo de olvido anegado, donde yo tu recuerdo ahogaré. Adiós, mi amor.
All right, video. There we go. All right, and we're going. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we hope you will. Let's see. We hope you will. I should be using the subjunctive, but I can't remember it. Volvere.
Okay.
It
Yo
should be.
vuelvo, yo
Es-
vuelvo, sí.
Espero que volverás, but that's not right.
Te
All right.
prometo que vuelvo aquí.
Okay. And now we are going to Dr. Alan Brast. If I can get him done. There he is. Unmute.
Okay, unmuted.
And we're going to put you on spotlight. I've figured out how to do that. You are now spotlit.
John, you are our techno wizard. There's no question about it.
Thank you.
All
Well,
right. So I've got a little variety pack here. We're going to start out with a little blues number, which I think some of you are familiar with, called San Francisco Bay Blues. Say goodbye to San Francisco, say goodbye to San Francisco Bay. Big ocean liner, come and take her fire away. Didn't mean to treat her so bad. She was the best gal I ever had. Made me sad, made me cry. Think I'm gonna sit right down and die. Well, I ain't got a nickel and I ain't got a lousy dime. If she never comes back to stay, I'm gonna lose my mind. If she ever comes back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by San Francisco Bay. I'm sitting here on my back porch, wondering which way to go. Big old mama I'm crazy about, she don't love me no more. Maybe I'll hop a freight train because I'm feeling blue. Ride it down to the end of the line, thinking, baby, only about you. Meanwhile, in a different city, just about across the bay. Thought I heard my baby and the way she called my name. If she ever comes back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by San Francisco Bay. Oh yeah, walking with my baby down by San Francisco Bay.
yay.
Now we'll
Wonderful,
switch gears here into a little Billy Joel ballad, taking John and Victoria's advice for the music, which seems so simple now. I don't know how I didn't think of it. Just the way you are. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I wouldn't leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know will always be the same old someone that I knew. I need to know that you believe in me the way that I believe in you. I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from my heart. I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. I need to know that you believe in me the way that I believe in you. I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from my heart. I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are.
Alan, that's so good. You know something funny, Alan? That plexiglass guitar sounds much better. It's probably just the crazy electronics of Zoom, but your guitar sounds fabulous. I mean,
Oh,
it
I'm glad
really
to hear
is.
that because
Yeah.
as you know, I collect them, and I'm always trying to find the one that'll work best. But yeah, this seems to be generically. I schlep it around everywhere, and it seems to work.
Yeah. Don't you agree, John? His guitar
Oh
sounds
yeah,
great.
yeah. Even though I know you used it to hammer nails into your house and stuff, it works. I don't know. I don't understand. Hey, Alan, I'm looking over your shoulder. Let's see, it's your left shoulder, and I see a picture of a guy with a guitar and a picture of a guy with a horn, and I'm kind of thinking that's you.
Yeah, my wife is an artist, and
Oh,
she has painted all of the pictures in my San Ramon office.
wow.
So she did those too. So
Okay.
okay, so let's go ahead with do another one here.
Sure.
Let's try one that's maybe a little upbeat as well, but a little more Frank Sinatra, Count Basie type. Let's go to the moon here. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Whoops. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you.
Hey,
All right.
wonderful. All right. Shall we, you want to take a break, Alan? And
Sure.
I'll try a few myself and we'll see. Now I got to remember to switch the spotlight from Alan to me. There we go. And I was thinking about some oldies and goodies, and this is a Pete Seeger song that you may remember that Peter, Paul, and Mary did called If I Had a Hammer, and a lot of other people did it too. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out a warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, ring out a warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. I've got a hammer, and I've got a bell, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's a hammer of justice, it's a bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. It's a hammer of justice, it's a bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Excuse me. Okay.
Good job, good job.
All right. Well, I was thinking about excuse me, thinking about a song that I wrote today. Well, I didn't write it today, a song that I wrote, but I was thinking about it the last few days, what's going on. And it's a song called Cousins, which I've sung before, and it's about how we're all cousins. Some people say we're all brothers and sisters, that's just a figure of speech. Your parents weren't mine, and mine weren't yours, no matter what preachers may preach. But you know we're all cousins, we really are cousins, that's the literal truth. Your skin may be white, brown, yellow, or tan, but way back when people began, there was one loving woman, one loving man, and those were our folks. You gotta understand, so cousin, cousin, let me take your hand. Now some people see our start in evolution, others say it was Adam and Eve. Either way it's the same, we've got one family name. Either way you've just gotta believe we're all cousins, we really are cousins, that's the literal truth. Your skin may be white, brown, yellow, or tan, but way back when people began, there was one loving woman, one loving man, and those were our folks. You gotta understand, so cousin, cousin, let me take your hand. 'cause we're all cousins. We really are cousins, that's the literal truth. Your skin may be white, brown, yellow, or tan, but way back when people began, there was one loving woman, one loving man, and those were our folks. You gotta understand, so cousin, cousin, let me take your hand. Now your Uncle Ivan and my Uncle Sam, sometimes they didn't agree. You know, they argued a lot. Too bad they forgot they had a root on that big family tree. They were cousins. They really were cousins. That's the literal truth. Your skin may be white, brown, yellow, or tan, but way back when people began, there was one loving woman, one loving man, and those were our folks. You gotta understand, so cousin, cousin, let me take your hand. Now that last verse, I was thinking about reading the events that are going on these days, and I looked up the first name of the people involved, and it's pretty remarkable. Now your cousin Vladimir, my cousin Voldemir, sometimes they didn't agree. You know, they battled a lot. Too bad they forgot they had a root on that big family tree. They are cousins. They really are cousins. That's the literal truth. Their skin may be white, brown, yellow, or tan, but way back when people began, there was one loving woman, one loving man, and those were our folks. You gotta understand, so cousin, cousin, let me take your hand. Hey, cousin, cousin, let me take your hand. And
Good job, John.
yeah, that's was thinking about that song. And there's another song I sang, If I Had a Hammer, which was a Pete Seeger song. And he also wrote a song called Turn that comes from Ecclesiastes. And you've probably, long ago, you heard the Byrds sing that song. And turn, turn, turn. Let's try that. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, A time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. Well, whoop. I kind of, okay. Well, Alan, would you like to sing another, or would you like me to keep?
Yeah, got
Let
a
me
couple more
switch
here
this.
that I'd like to do for these folks.
Okay, let me put the spotlight on you, and there you are.
That's pretty good, John. I didn't even have to unmute myself this time. Okay. A very, very conceited woman here. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater, but she never comes late. She'd never bother with people she'd hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. She won't play crap games with barons or earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermines or pearls. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes the cool, free, fresh wind in her hair. Life without care. She's broke, that's oak. Hates California because it's so cold and damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She loves the theater, but she never, never, never comes late. She will not bother with people she hates. That's why the lady is a tramp. She'll have no crap games with Sharpies and frogs. Won't go to Harlem in Lincolns or Fords. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the broads. That's why the lady is a tramp. She loves the free, fresh wind in her hair. Life without care. She's broke, that's oak. Hates California because it's so cold and damp. That's why the lady is. That's why the lady. That's why the lady is a tramp. Okay, and one more.
Wonderful. So I don't know about California being cold and damp, but okay.
Why, those are for people that have never lived in Chicago, John.
Or
You think that
Boston.
song was about Ava Gardner?
Yeah. In view of the sad world situation, I'd like to play one more that is kind of Victoria did hers in testimony to that. This kind of is another the personification of brother against brother, which is really, really sad. It's called the Civil War Trilogy. Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. 12 riders in the gloom. 7 showing red and the rest are dead, but the first battalion's home. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. You can hear their hoofbeats boom. The drums are low and the pace is slow, but the first battalion's home. So run your home, Virginia gals, and put your hair in pins, and give them wine and kisses, but don't ask them where they've been. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. And Richmond is their doom. There's 100 dead at Richmond, 300 more at Gettysburg, and 100 more we've never heard of the first battalion's home. There's a battle raging somewhere, and it's thunder to reach the ground. Terrible silence when it's over. Only death makes such a sound. Yes, I see, yes, I see, on this last day of July. Yes, I see, yes, I see, on this last day of July. Something's moving in the shadows. What is this that's coming now? 'Tis the reaper, moving silent. Looks like someone's bound to die. Yes, I see, yes, I see, on this last day of July. Yes, I see, yes, I see, on this last day of July. 2 brothers on their way. 2 brothers on their way. 2 brothers on their way. One wore blue and one wore gray. One wore blue and one wore gray. As they marched along the way, the fife and drum began to play. Oh, on a beautiful morning. One was gentle, one was kind. One was gentle and one was kind. One came home, one stayed behind. Cannonball don't pay no mind. Cannonball don't pay no mind. Though you're gentle or you're kind, don't think of your folks behind. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Girls waiting by the railroad track. 2 girls waiting by the railroad track. For their darlings to come back. And one wore blue and one wore black. One wore blue There's 100 still at Richmond, 300 more at Gettysburg, 100 more we never heard. Yes, 100 more we never heard. Like the 1st Battalion's home.
All right. Victoria, would you like to do one or should I do one? What would you like?
Let's see. What time is it, John?
Well, it's
Okay.
about 2:45.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, I'll do one. We'll check the clock, and maybe you could do one and close us off with Amazing Grace
You
for
bet.
Leroy over there.
Okay, but I have to put you on Spotlight, which I will now do.
Okay.
And you are now on Spotlight.
Whew. So this is called Jurame. It's actually known all around the world. People have recorded it in all different kinds of languages. It was written by a Mexican woman who had I think she was pretty, probably an aristocrat in Mexico because she went and studied music in Paris. And I have written on another piece of paper somewhere what her name was, but you might have heard this song before. Todos dicen que es mentira que te quiero, porque nunca me habían visto enamorada. Yo te juro que yo mismo no comprendo el porqué de tu mirar me ha fascinado. Cuando estoy cerca de ti, estás contento. Yo quisiera que de nadie te acordaras. Tengo celos hasta del pensamiento que puede recordarte otra persona amada. Júrame que aunque pase mucho tiempo, no olvidarás el momento en que yo te conocí. Mírame, pues no hay nada más profundo ni más grande en este mundo que el cariño que te di. Bésame con un beso enamorado, como nadie me ha besado desde el día en que nací. Quiéreme hasta la locura y sabrás la amargura que estoy sufriendo por ti. Swear to me, even though time passes by, you will never let it die, the magic of the day we met. Look at me and know there's nothing more profound in this world that spins round than the way I care for you. Kiss me now with a sweet enamored kiss, my love, a kiss the likes of which I've never had since I was born. Love me now until it nearly drives you crazy, and then you'll know the sweet suffering that I'm feeling for you. Quiéreme hasta la locura y así sabrás la amargura que estoy sufriendo por ti.
Brava, brava. Orate, 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 Victoria. All right.
John, so are you back on, John?
I will be back on, and here I am.
Okay,
And,
perfect.
let's sing one that I think everybody knows. You know, like You Are My Sunshine. I think everybody knows this land, don't they? This land is your land. This land is my land. Sing it. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. Saw below me that golden valley. This land was
made
and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest and the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands of your diamond deserts, while all around me a voice kept sounding, singing this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking and I kept strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice kept sounding, saying this land was made for you and me. Sing it with me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. All right. Well, let us turn to Amazing Grace to close the program. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. precious dear that grace appeared the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already run. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Thank you,
Beautiful, John.
everybody.
Beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
want to say a shout out to Barbara Snyder, who volunteers so much through her church giving away food to people, actually her synagogue, I think, that she got matching funds, and Lita made $1,000 thanks to Barbara's volunteer community service, and she devoted that money to Lita. Thank you, Barbara. What a great board member you are. And so I think that Share the Spirit came through with a whole additional grant, and we're going to be able to set up more interior patio gardens. So if there's an activity director there, like at Bayberry, I already talked to Isaac, or Windsor, and you want to talk to me or Lita about some creative projects, please drop me a line, okay? And thanks for being here today.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so happy it came through for you.
Yay!
And thanks to Dr. Alan Brast for your
Thanks,
wonderful songs,
Alan.
Alan.
Yes.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
And
Oh, I thoroughly enjoy your music every week.
thank you,
That's
Barbara.
wonderful
we-
to hear. Thank you so much.
We're so happy to
Welcome.
play for you all. And Victoria, you can have the last word.
Okay, well, I think love is the answer.
Yeah,
You
we
know.
need it now more than ever.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll
Bye-bye,
see you
everybody.
next Friday. And
Yes,
if it's
Yes, you
Friday
will.
at 2 p.m., it's the LITA Performance Hour. Goodbye, Alan. Goodbye, Victoria.
Bye-bye.
Barbara and everyone
Take care,
else.
Victoria.
Thank you. Whoop. Okay. Okay, having a little trouble ending this. I guess we just have to stay
Well,
on.
let's just stay on. What the heck? We'll do another hour.
All right.